Welcome everybody, Jumeirah Beach, Dubai, the 7th Global Family Office Investment Summit. Here we are with Mr. Armand Arton, President and CEO of Armand Capital. Armand, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start talking about this summit. Is this your first time here in the Ritosa Family Office Summit? Which are your first impressions, your first feelings about it?
I know Mr. Ritosa for many years, but it is my first summit, and I'm greatly impressed with the quality of the attendees, with the topics that are very relevant to today's business environment for many high net worth individuals and family offices. So we're very glad to be here.
Let's talk about your business. I mean the citizenship investment industry. It's a recent business, but you already many big steps has been done. But we are moving forward. How is the industry evolving in the last few years?
I started in this industry more than 15 years ago, and when we started with the Canadian government program, which we're a private-public partner with, there used to be only 5 countries competing for the human and financial capital of global citizens. Today there's more than 25 countries around the world, from Canada, US to Caribbean islands like St. Lucia, Dominica, and other Caribbeans who are coming, European countries such as Portugal, Spain, Malta, Bulgaria, Hungary. So the industry is growing up. The new Balkan program, which we'll discuss later as well, are trying to attract these wealthy migrants and change their economies, create jobs and support priority projects in their own countries.
Recent statistics talks about 80 million people, which holds more than $1 million, $1 million of worth. Which is your addressable market? How much of them is addressable by you?
So the statistic shows that anybody with $1 million of personal investable assets could qualify for a second residence or citizenship by investment program, which today starts with a $100,000 investment in some of the Caribbeans and goes up to $2 million in some of the European countries. Of course, these products are available and mostly interested for people that come with the countries with a low ranking passport index. Passport index, as you know, it's one of the most popular. More than 36 million users are verifying where they can travel visa-free with their own passports. Out of these 80 million millionaires, there is 3 million people that are coming with passports, with countries with passports that have less than 60 countries visa-free. So this is the target, 2 to 3 million of wealthy investors coming from Asia, China, to Middle East, Africa, and Russia that would invest anywhere from 100,000 to €2 million or dollars in order to expand their reach, have the freedom of mobility for themselves and their families through their investments.
Armand, you are regarded as one of the pioneers of this sector. So let's tell us, how did you become like this, and how to keep up and maintain this award?
Thank you. Well, I'm a product of a migration myself. I was born in Eastern Europe, in Bulgaria, with Armenian descent, and my parents have been changing countries every generation for the last 5 generations. So migration is really something in my DNA, and investment is my professional passion. So mixing both created my opportunity and mission in Arton Capital, in the company which I started 15 years ago. And the main mission is to be able to provide, empower people to become global citizens, not only by changing their own liberty and freedom with their investment, but by providing better tools for this world to create a more socially impactful environment with every investment and decision they do.
Armand, let's go deeper to your business, so to Arton Capital. Let's talk about new programs, maybe in Montenegro or something else. What's going on?
Well, as I mentioned, more and more countries are looking to this alternative way of funding and attracting foreign investments through second residence and citizenship programs, and are following the example and success of Caribbean islands, North American countries, and major countries in Europe like UK. So we have the Balkans, who today are looking into this way of attracting and funding hotels, roads, infrastructures, and this is the new wave of growth in our industry from Montenegro to Albania and Macedonia. The other countries in the Pacific Islands are also looking to facilitate this opportunity, and our company has been hired to advise these governments on how to do it in the most transparent, efficient, professional and accepted by the European Union and international partners way.
Arton Capital plays a warm importance to social responsibility program. So what's going on in this way?
Well, we believe that while we're helping the wealthy migrants, the 0.1% of the global migration flow of people, we do have a responsibility to affect and to change the life of the less fortunate refugees, who are, as you know, 99% of the migrants that we're talking today. So we have a very strong initiative to create a link between those two groups of investors, and one of the initiatives is called the Global Citizen Tax, which allows to leverage on the investment of the wealthy migrants $1 billion through the European countries who are offering these products to help the integration of millions of refugees with which European Union countries are struggling today. Because that is to be a global citizen, not only to look for expansion of your own freedom, but making sure that countrymen from your own countries who are risking their lives every day to cross the Mediterranean for the same reason as you do it for your kids, to give a better life and better future, we should be able to help each other. And those who can do it through investment programs should help those who don't and are risking their lives to become refugees.
How long, how many years do you think we need to really realize this global citizenship program for everybody?
It is a difficult question. I do believe that borders will still exist in the next 50 years. I do believe we're going to cross borders in a very different way than we do today with passports. And more countries, like the UAE country where we are, have decided to give to their own citizen the freedom without them going and getting other residency and citizenship, by increasing the power of the UAE passport, which is now the third best passport in the world. So I hope that countries will accelerate in their policy on freedom of mobility for their own citizens, so people can travel, because through travel I think it's the real expansion of business ideas, exchange of know-how, and a better world for our kids can be built.
People here travel to come to Dubai for the 7th Global Family Office Investment Summit. Do you think it is really the place to be for make business and to close maybe more deals as possible?
Absolutely. I think the forum creates a great opportunity to meet affluent and important people in order to change policies, close deals, as you say, and meet new opportunities. So again, very thankful to be here.
So Armand Arton, President and CEO Arton Capital, join us on CNBC. Thank you very much, and have a good business here in Dubai.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me again.